Hi guys, so welcome to another reading vlog. So today is Saturday morning. I have here my fresh orange juice and my Freddo cappuccino in the morning. You know that I love coffee. I already filmed my first update about this book. It's a secret reading vlog, so I'm not gonna tell you anything because I think this video will be up soon before that reading vlog. So, um, what's this vlog all about? It's a buddy reading. So Claudio, I'm gonna put his channel here. We decided to do a buddy reading for this book, Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, and we were like, you know what? Let's do a buddy reading for this book because this book is so scandalous and so intriguing for both of us. So yeah, we started reading this yesterday, Friday, but since I was working, I started reading this book last night. So I was chatting with Claudio. He also started reading this last night before he slept. So yes, and I'm currently on page 26, chapter 8, and oh my god, this book is written poetically. Like sometimes a single sentence I couldn't grasp or understand it, so you have to read it and really, really have to comprehend like what he's telling you, what he's trying to put in your mind. And I really want to understand our protagonist, right? We have a male protagonist, but um I'm already page 26 and I don't even know his name yet. But he already told his love story, his love life when he's young, like a childhood kind of love story. Like it started from this girl named Annabelle, and it was a tragic story because that girl died and it kind of hindered his adult love life, something like that. And then like he's telling it like an excuse. That's why he fell in love with Lolita. I'm already 26 pages in and I can smell the pedophilia in this book. And if it turns out that he's gonna like trying to prove that this little girl kind of seduced him, I'm gonna hate this book because I feel like it's gonna be that kind of story. And I hope it won't end like that. And I'm already 26 pages in and that's how I feel. Like he's trying to justify like it's not his fault. Like this maybe because of this, the past event that happened to his life, which, pushed him to like this little girl, you know what I mean? I hope it's not gonna happen that way because man, I'm telling you, you're a pedophile and there's no justification of that. Just saying. Because the way he describes like, he's lost when he's seeing this little girl like bitch. Disgusting. Anyway, I'm really interested what Claudio will tell me in the first couple of chapters. Probably I'm gonna chat him later to see about his thoughts and everything because yeah, I hope he's going to share his thoughts with you guys as well. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So my plans for today is of course read this Lolita and the other book that I'm doing a reading vlog for a secret video that will be up soon on my channel. And probably I'm gonna continue writing because I'm writing something. I think it's really early to tell because I love writing. You can see on the description box if you want free stories from me. You can read it on my Wattpad. And yeah, and I have like an ongoing story because I had a writing slump, like a writer's block. But we'll see. These days I feel like I'm starting to have like the urge of writing again, so I'm kind of writing whatever. I'm writing that Wattpad to continue it, and I'm writing something else just to, I don't know, if you feel like you want to write, you have to write whatever you want to write. That's like me because most of the times I don't feel like writing, and if I don't feel like writing, I'm not gonna force myself. But once I feel like, okay, there's an urge, there's an itch for me to write, I'm gonna write whatever thing, like, that I feel like I want to write at the moment. And all these ideas are coming up, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm writing a book, but it's not gonna be published. It's just for me. I'm writing a book which is kind of like so close to my heart, and I'm actually writing every day. I don't know, it's just the words flow naturally, so I'm taking advantage of that. And that's it. That's gonna be my plans for today, like reading, writing, and just relaxing and just have a good time, because it's lockdown and I'm not in the mood to go out, right? So, but last week I went out with a friend. um yeah, we went to a beach, so I think that's enough. But for this weekend, I'm just gonna stay home, and tomorrow, because my mother's off tomorrow, so I spend it with my family. And yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be my plan for this weekend. And yeah, I'm, like I said, I'm so excited to write again, like after 2 years that I was like feeling writer's block. Like I couldn't even write even a single word, and this is just so sad, because writing is also my hobby and passion, and I love writing as much as reading. So yeah, oh my god, I said a lot of things already, and that's like my intro for this like vlog. So it's like, really, anyway, I'm gonna start reading again. I'm gonna start my day with Lolita, and yeah. Okay, guys, so here's an update for Lolita. I'm currently on page 146, and oh my god, this book is so thought-provoking. So okay, I finally realized, because it's so poetic. The writing style is too poetic for me. And it was like published in 1950s, so kind of difficult to get into. Anyway, so I just finally realized the name of our protagonist. His name is Humbert, or Humbert. I don't know how you pronounce it, but this creepy and perverted old man fell in love with a 12-year-old girl named Lolita, or Dolores Hayes. Dolores Hayes. And this Humbert is around, in his late 30s or 40. In his late 30s, he's about like 40 years old, or 37, somewhere there. And what this guy did, this old man did, is like, in order to get close with Lolita, he married her mother, Charlotte. So they got married, everything's fine. And one time, he was plotting to kill Charlotte through, drugs. But it didn't happen. He couldn't do it, and Charlotte got into an accident, so she died, unfortunately. She was trying to, as I can understand, she's trying to save her daughter. I think she found out. She found out the agenda of this man. Unfortunately, she died. And Lolita doesn't have any clue, like, who is this man. Anyway, so I'm 146 pages in, and what I hate about this book is just, like I said in the beginning, and I remember when I was doing the intro of this reading vlog, I told you, if this book turned out like, the little girl is trying to seduce this man or some or something like that, I'm gonna hate this book. And it's what's happening right now. I mean, I have some scenes here, like the little girl Lolita was kind of giving him mixed signals. Like a little girl giving you mixed signals. Are you freaking sure? I fucking hate this book already. And as much as I want to like DNF this, because this book shouldn't be published and I would not recommend this book to anyone. I don't know, I feel like I'm just gonna hate this book until I finish it. It's just, what are you talking about? Like, you're questioning why you can fall in love with a little girl. I mean, that's like a common sense. She's still not matured enough. She's not fully developed. I mean, she doesn't know like what is right, what is wrong, what she's doing. She's not fully aware. She's still innocent and naive, and you're gonna take advantage of that. I mean, come on. And she's just like portraying her like a fucking starlet and all this shit, but I hate it and I feel disgusted reading this book. Like, makes me want to vomit, like literally. It's just so gross how perverted this man is. And on the back, if you can see, it says here, is he in love or insane? He's neither. He's not insane. He's fully aware of what he's doing. He's sane enough to know, like, he's a pervert. The second question here is, a silver-tongued poet or a pervert? Of course, a perverted poet. A tortured soul or a monster? He's a fucking monster, not a tortured soul. Or is he all of this? I mean, according to Independent, a masterpiece, one of the great works of art of our age. I mean, really? This book doesn't deserve to be published in the first place. Why? Why giving recognition to a perverted man, right? I hate it. And I'm like, this book has like 360 pages. I just hate this book. Anyway, I'll try to finish it as soon as possible and just to have my final thoughts, but I think you already know that I freaking hate this book. Yeah, that's gonna be it for an update, and yeah, I'll see you again. Bye. So I finally finished Lolita by Vladimir Nabokov, and oh my god, that was an unpleasant reading experience for me. And it's good that, I feel my raw experience, but it wasn't a good one. Anyway, if you can see, I have so much tabs on this book here, and I don't know where to start. In the last 10 pages, I was like skimming them because I didn't really care about the ending. So here's the thing, let me give you a brief summary of this book, of how I understand it, because it's so poetic, it's so difficult to understand the story itself, to be told. Yes, I use a lot of my brain cells, which I didn't like. Oh my god. Anyway, so as I was telling you, it started with our protagonist, Humbert. He's a professor. He's around 34 years old. He's the narrator of this. Actually, it is his diary, Lolita. And so when he was young, around 13-ish or 14-ish, he met this girl named Annabelle. It was, his childhood love, and it started there. Like, Annabelle died, and it hindered his adult love life. So he kind of saw Annabelle in the form of Lolita. Lolita is a 12-year-old girl, so Humbert fell in love with Lolita, and that's how it started it. But he's a maniac, he's a pervert, that's for sure. I mean, that was so clear in the book. And he knew that he fell in love with Lolita. And the thing is, the mothers of Lolita fell in love with Humbert. You know what I mean? So what he did, he married Charlotte, the mother of Lolita, and I think she figured it out, and she was like, she died in a car crash. So he took that opportunity to be like, Lolita's stepfather. But in the beginning of the story, he's portraying like Lolita's very naive, very ignorant. That I did feel sad for Lolita at first, because she's so naive and ignorant, that she didn't know what she's doing and what this guy Humbert is doing. So I felt very sad, because she's being taken advantage of. Really, it just pinched me a little. Um, and then, what troubles me is that, of course, um, there's something going on between Lolita and Humbert, and it's like, I can call it like rape. But the thing is, Lolita like agreed to it, or permitted him to do something, with the intercourse thing. So I don't want to say that in full details, because it's so disgusting, makes me want to vomit. But I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. Anyway, yeah, so it goes on and on. They travel together. Lita and Humbert travel everywhere. They went everywhere, do a lot of activities wherever they want to go. That kind of thing. And actually, again, what troubles me, aside from at first they're portraying Lolita as very naive, ignorant girl, a girl who's just, uh, who doesn't know anything about what's happening and all that shit. And in the end, they're like, you know what? She's seducing me. Like, Humbert, on his own words, said, she seduced me. She knows, like, what a man's weakness is, and she's fully aware, blah blah blah. I was like, okay, whatever, I don't really care. I don't like it. Like, they're trying to, okay, first she was naive, and then now, okay, she knows about this. She's fully aware of this intercourse. She knows, even though she's young, she already know about this kind of things, right? Okay, whatever. And then Lolita left. She left him because clearly he destroyed Lolita's childhood, Lolita's life in general. And okay, she left, and then she found another guy, and she was about to marry this guy, and she got pregnant at the age of 17. Unfortunately, Lolita died during childbirth. So that's very unfortunate. And Humbert, in the end, since I was like skimming through the pages, and because I didn't really care, Humbert tried to kill this man named Kilty. He's a like child pornographer, something like that. And so he was caught. Humbert was put in jail, and in jail he's trying to, like, yeah, write this Lolita, about Lolita and shit like that. That's how I understand the story. That's the brief summary. It was so fucked up. It was so disgusting. I don't know why I'm reading about a man who is pervert, maniac, uh, rapist. I don't know. Clearly, it was a waste of time, and I don't want to repeat myself again. I will never ever recommend this book. And the only question in my head is like, why this book had been published in the first place. Like, what's the reason? What's the motive? What's the agenda of this book? I mean, this book doesn't deserve to be published. No. I just want to get rid of this book, to be honest with you. And I don't know, I hope. This is so problematic. Really, this book is so problematic. I don't want this reading vlog to be that long. And I think I've told you everything about this book. And yeah, all I can say is that I hated this book from the bottom of my heart. Alright? This is a bad book. definitely. And of course, I will rate this book 1 freaking star. Why? Because, like I said, I'm writing a book. It's like a compilation of poetry, of compilation of poems, and it has good few poems that I did like. And because of that, I'm gonna give this book 1 star. That's the best I can do. All right, so yeah, I hope you still enjoy this reading vlog. It's kind of like a rant review as well. But yeah, I didn't know that this book would be so bad. I mean, I didn't know. Um, I didn't really enjoy it, and it's unnecessarily long. It's bloody long, and why? Ugh, it's so messy and problematic, and I hope I will never ever encounter this concept, this idea, this kind of book in my life, because man, this is the worst book I've ever read. All right, so I think that's pretty much it, and this book frustrated me a lot, and I'm just so glad that I finished it, and I am ready to move on to a book that I've been reading, which is a secret reading vlog that will be up on my channel soon. I'm so excited to read that because it's a thriller book, and that will put me in a really good mood, and that's for sure. So I can't wait to, after this final thoughts of this reading vlog, I'm gonna start editing this video, of course, and I'm gonna jump into reading that book because man, I don't want to think about Lolita anymore. It's just frustrating. Yeah, no fucking more lesson that you can get from that book. It's a trash. I'm sorry for the term, but it's garbage, and I know it deserves to be put in a garbage can, but still, I'm gonna put it on my bookshelf, or when not here, maybe somewhere in my room, and I'm gonna do some unhauling soon, and probably this one will be, unhauled. So I still hope you enjoy. It kind of entertained you because the book didn't entertain me. And I'll see you again on my next one. I hope it's gonna be a better reading vlog, which I myself can enjoy. And that's it. Be well, keep safe. Peace out.